Pre-colonization, we know that this area was inhabited by indigenous people thousands of years ago. They were mound builders and they used the river for transportation. And we have records of those mounds right here in the city. And there's actually mounds still remaining south of town. And so in that time, the river was a great transportation route. It also provided sustenance through fishes and different types of materials that they could use for building. And so the river really was integral to life pre-colonization. So throughout the 1800s, there really was a boom in industry. Michigan became a state, Grand Rapids became a city. We had lots of logging in the area. This was Furniture City. We also had a lot of industrialization. And so post-colonization, we really saw that river get used, and I mean used as a resource, and not a good way, right? It really became sort of the dumping ground of the city. It lasted until the mid-1900s.
Well, we really want to get people involved in being interactive with the water quality of the Grand River. So last year, the city, in partnership with the United States Geological Survey, which is a federal agency tasked with ground and water monitoring, we installed a real-time water quality station at the 6th Street Bridge. And then that was also partnered up with a water quality station that we have at the North Park Bridge. And so while doing that, we're gathering data for, we hope to be a future project that can predict E. coli levels in the Grand River. What we're doing now, we want people to know that we're collecting that data, to see that data, and so to be able to trust that data. The city has built a website that is taking in all of this real-time water quality data and making it publicly available. USGS has been doing this for a number of years, and the city is now taking their data and building upon it, of sharing what is turbidity, what is chlorides and different things in the river, and what does that mean. So we're really trying to get that information out there so people can see in real time what their water quality is when they're interacting with it. As we view that in the perspective of this river revitalization work, we are really hoping that we bring more people to the river. And so as we build out this system with USGS to predict E. coli, we're working with the intention to provide all of that data so the general public, so they can make an informed decision about if they want to use the river or not in regards to water quality.
So the question was, how will the kind of revitalization project or removal of dams affect water quality in the future? I mean, it may not have a direct impact. I think it'll probably have more of a kind of a cultural and a societal impact. People will care for the river more probably because they're embracing it more. And that's something that I certainly try and kind of engender in my students, to try and get them on the river as much as possible in kayaks, and so they can see it and really cherish it. And so I think just having that revitalization project, even if it's not making a direct gram for gram impact to water quality, I think just getting people to think differently about the river and care for it will have a huge impact on water quality, because people will care more and they will pay more attention, and they will not allow people to contaminate the river or put garbage in the river or do the things that are making the water quality get worse.
Yeah, so today is amazing. So as we talked a lot about, this project's been over a decade in the works, I think 14 years officially. And so there have been a lot of stops and starts along the way, but to actually be at a point where all of that sort of legwork, the designing, all that is done, the drawings are done, then work is happening, is sort of surreal, just to actually be like, all right, here we go. Yeah, so it's great to see cranes out here. It's great to see people come down here and see, oh, this is actually gonna happen now. So it's amazing.
So when we talked about diversity as a part of our group, we looked at what does it mean for all generations to be a part of this project and to experience the place. And so one of the first ways we thought about diversity is, how do people move? And so when we really think about different generations, tripping hazards are a big deal. I think about my grandmother trying to transition from a street curb to the street and then back up a street curb to the other side of the street. That doesn't feel as good as something where she can move safely and have confidence about moving safely. Thinking about children, whether it's my nieces and nephews or my colleagues' children, that they can navigate it safely. And then everyone in between, whether they're on a scooter, they're on a bicycle or on rollerblades, they feel like they can navigate it together holistically. And then thinking about their values as well. When we thought about the generational values that are in Grand Rapids, and then we thought about the cultural values, the ones that go with the Native peoples, that they say that this is where we see our connection to this heritage area. How do we make sure that this is a part, this reflects something that celebrates our history? And then thinking about the river for all, and that people can celebrate that this is an expression of, you may not be able to be in the water, but you can still experience what that tangible essence is of, I enjoy being in a space that is moving and it's thrilling and exciting for everyone to be a part of it.
A lot of different people out here, man. I think more people should come down here more often.
Like, we come down here all the time and just like walk around the river and the 6th Street Bridge and the Blue Bridge, and just like, it's beautiful.
She really likes walking. I mean, it is a beautiful day.
It's great that they're returning the rapids. I love seeing that.
Just what they want to do with the Grand River, help revitalize the city in general. Like from the amphitheater, they want to put in the new bike highway system, the walkway system. It's amazing.